Right. Are we live? Yes, we are. All right. While we're waiting for people to get in, we might as well do some star signs, I suppose. Look. Maybe get that plugged in. Okay, let's start with some star signs. Put these into 3. Actually got somebody in here at the moment, so we've got to wait. Hopefully they'll finish doing their thing soon. Hey there, Crystal Pickett. I'm just doing star signs for free at the moment. I'm just waiting. There's a worker in this area with me at the moment. I'm fiddling around with the water things. So yeah, I'm just going to do the star signs for everyone that joins us later. So they can scroll back and listen to the star signs. So we're going to start off with Capricorn. Crystal, if you tell me your star sign, we can have a look at that first. The donation lines are open. All the information is in the thing. There we go, there's Nina. So Crystal, if you let me know what your star sign is, we can start with yours. Hey there, Chris, welcome. You're Libra? Okay, we'll start with Libra. We'll do Libra, Aries, and Crystal is Taurus, the other Crystal. We've got 2 crystals in here. All right, so we're going to start with, I'll do Capricorn because I said Capricorn would be first, and then we'll do Libra, because when I was shuffling I said we'd start with Capricorn. Okay, so for Capricorn we have a, if you want a yes and a no, we've got a maybe, we got a no, and we got a definite no. What's going on for Capricorn? You're glad that these aren't for you, Crystal. You wouldn't want these cards. Yeah, so basically what's going on for Capricorn at the moment, there's something where probably the patience is wearing thin. Am I in your way?
I'm going to get these 2.
Okay. I can, because we can push this down. So if it starts raining because I'm undercover. I'm live on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah, I noticed, that's why I didn't want to, that's why. I was trying to do the long bit.
I was waiting and waiting to go online. I'm normally online for half an hour by now. All my people are in America.
Yeah.
Been waiting for me to get on.
Thank you very much for that.
No worries. All right, sorry, I just had to move the table here. All right, so where were we at? We're at with Libra. Okay, so Libra, if you wanted a yes and no, we've got a no here. We've got a very negative energy sort of source going on around Libra at the not Libra, Capricorn. Capricorn, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius with the Temperance card showing up first. It was in reverse, so I'm feeling like this is something about being impatient. You're sick of something, you're trying to get something to happen. Also Capricorn, we do have this emotional detachment. That's where you need to let something go. And there's something you're trying to avoid. It's going to happen whether you would try and avoid it or whatever you're trying to do. It might be best just to dive in and face whatever it is. Okay, up next we've got Libra. We're going to look at Libra, Aries, Taurus, and then we'll go down the line with Aquarius through to finishing with Sagittarius. Unless somebody else is online and you want me to look at yours. All right, so up next we've got Libra. So this is for you, Crystal Pickett. And for everybody else that's Libra, we've got the Nine of Cups, which is a yes energy. So think about a yes and no. We've got another yes energy, and we've got a no energy here. All right, so I feel that something has been very good. Now, in relation to pregnancy and things like this can be difficulties around pregnancy. It can be a loss of pregnancy. It can be fertility issues, especially when we got the doctor and we got the 9 months card sitting here. So I do feel that there's something to do with a fertility issue where there's a problematic issue. Now, sometimes this can represent that somebody finds out they're pregnant and they don't want to be pregnant. Okay, so this can represent that it's just not going to go forward. Now, on a different note, if you wanted a yes or no, I'm going to give it a maybe yes or an in time yes. On a different note, this can be something, your dreams coming true, feeling very happy, very secure in something, but there has been some sort of betrayal. So somebody's been betraying the trust here around Libra. So yes or no, I'm giving a maybe yes to Libra. Okay, up next we'll look at Aries. Nina, this is for you. So everybody think about a yes or no if you are Aries. Aries, you get a negative energy, you get a positive energy, and you get a positive energy. Okay, so this is kind of like, it starts off with no, but it turns into a maybe kind of yes situation. What's going on for you? You feel like you've been left out. It may be money issues, and I do know you've had money coming in, working out your financial situation. Yeah, so I feel like this is where you've been trying to sort out what it is you've got to do to move forward. But I also feel like emotionally, you feel like somebody's left you out, somebody's pushed you aside. You will be having some conversations, but this card actually shows somebody not interested. So I don't know if you're trying to communicate with somebody and they're not responding, or whether they're trying to get contact with you and you're saying, look, you know, forget it, you left me out before, I'm not interested. The other thing we've got is there may be going down some memory lane here. Do not get stuck in the past. If you are this star sign, if you are Aries, please do not get stuck in the past. Okay, so we've done Aries, Libra and Capricorn. Up next we'll do Taurus for you. Crystal, I've seen, was that you? You were thinking, was he thinking about you? Well, there was memories and stuck in the past. There was somebody shutting somebody out. Maybe he thinks at times, but I feel that he doesn't want to go back down there at the moment. Chris, I see the donation. Crystal, do you want me to keep going with the star signs, or do you want me to do your reading and then come back to it if we can? Because we could get other donations coming in while I'm reading for you as well. I'm not really concerned about the whole star sign thing. I was just mainly doing the star sign for the other Crystal and for Nina. Up to me. Crystal, we'll start off your reading. We'll do Taurus for a yes or no or an energy feel. And then we'll look at your question, because I haven't looked at your question yet. All right, so we'll just do Taurus before I put this away, because that's what I was going to do. Taurus has a negative kind of confused energy here. We have a burden energy here, and we have a money issue here. Okay, I feel like this is some kind of financial burden or something, not necessarily for yourself, where you're trying to work out where to put the money or where's the best money. And then there's the overload, and then it can be where somebody's wanting to borrow money, but for them to borrow money could be a burden. Maybe in the past they borrowed $500 and never paid it back. The other way of looking at it is where you're going to give less time to something coming up for Taurus. All right, Taurus is done. So let's get on to Crystal's reading. I'll just go and check and see if I can read what your question is in PayPal. Hopefully I can see the whole question. It's not coming in yet. There it is. When is Thanksgiving? Is it this weekend? What's the date now? 22nd. When is Thanksgiving, guys? We don't do it out here. Hey there, Bethel, you've caught me just in time. I actually have a paying client around 1:45. I told her around, it all depends on what time the workers come in here to have their lunch. But yeah, so I do have a paying client at around 1:45. I'm assuming that'll be a 45-minute reading or an hour. It may only be a half hour. Now I did check out the room next door to here, and the music's not playing in there, but it is filtering through the doors. The doors are open at the moment. Nobody's in there, so I could possibly go in there and shut the doors, and that way I can be in there no problem and stay online. But yeah, Bethel. Oh, it's on Thursday. Oh, well, happy Thanksgiving for everybody tomorrow. It's Thursday tomorrow here. And I'm very thankful for everybody that comes to my channel, donates, and helps out. You know, some of you haven't got money, and I'm just thankful that you join this family. And everybody makes some wishes. My phone is on 1111, and it's November, which is 11 again. And the date is the 22. So we got 22111111 at the moment. So that's definitely some kind of big sign going on right now. I'm actually getting my eyes tested tomorrow. Been a little bit concerned about my left eye. Something I've noticed since probably around July, August, I started noticing something with the eye. And then it sort of settled down, and then I had allergy eyes, and then that settled down. Yeah, I'm just seeing water coming out behind me and going all over the floor. Did everybody just see that? It's coming out the top. It's supposed to just spray mist everywhere, but it's actually putting water all over the floor like a hose pipe. All right, so Crystal, you want to know how the weekend for Thanksgiving will go? Bethel, it's your birthday, is it? Oh, you love the energy, yeah. So it's the 22nd here, and then it's the 22nd of November, so we got 1-1 for November, we got 2-2 for the date here, and when I looked at my phone, it was on 11:11, the time right now. Yeah, I'm okay, Bethel, but I've noticed something off with this left eye. So when I look forward at things, sometimes, like with these glasses, I'm looking around, I don't think there's anything. Oh yeah, there is a few marks on them. It's literally like cleaning the glasses because there's something on them. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get that sorted tomorrow. So it's Crystal with donation for Detailed. Crystal, Detailed. Okay. You were born on Thanksgiving Day. Wow. That's pretty cool. I don't know. When you do Thanksgiving, I know that you have, I think it's turkey and like a roast dinner kind of thing, and pumpkin pie, and you know, I've seen all the movies, and I've been talking to somebody in Oklahoma since 1999. I made friends with a lovely woman called Kimberly online in good old, remember AOL? For those of you that are old enough to remember AOL. Yeah, we used to text chat, and then we joined Yahoo, and we joined Pal Talk, and we used to regularly get online and chat back in the day. Still friends, and we connect through WhatsApp nowadays. But yeah, she would always tell me about Thanksgiving and the turkey and the pumpkin pie. But yeah, I don't know, she never mentioned anything about people buying gifts like you do for Christmas or anything. And I think the big Black Friday sales all came because of something to do with Thanksgiving. Is it like Thanksgiving and then the Black Friday sales is for leading up to Christmas, or what? Because Australia is right now doing Black Friday sales online and in shopping centres, but we never used to. The Black Friday sales started in Australia not that long ago. Anyway, let's have a look at your reading. I wasn't doing it before because that man was standing right here beside me, and it was a bit, you know, I did want to read, and he was right here, like 2 foot beside me. There he is over there. Okay, so he's trying to get all this steam working. It's getting very wet in here. Luckily I'm underneath here, my book's getting all wet. I'm just going to move my cards, everything's getting very wet now. All right. Let's move everything over this side. Maybe I need to move a bit more. Yeah, everything's getting a bit wet on the side. It's all right under here. I was going to go in there, but the music's coming through the doors. It's not actually on in there. Actually, guys, I might relocate to that other area. If YouTube shuts me down, they shut me down. So just hold that note. I'll get back online, guys. So just look for the new session. All right, I'm going to relocate into the other room. And is there anybody in there working though? I might go, and I have to be careful, the floor looks like it's really slippery. So yeah, I'm going to relocate. I might not turn this off. I'll just scan it out of it. Ugh. All right, guys, give me a few secs. I'm going to relocate. Because I'm getting really wet here. And he's got to sort out this mist system thing for the club. Okay. Let's not put out the pressure. I can talk louder now, which is better for me. That whole room in there, it's just got mist spraying everywhere. My hair today, I curled it, I put spray on it, and because he's been spraying this water everywhere, he's saying the pressure's not big enough, the pressure's not big enough. The pressure's heaps enough. It's supposed to be an indoor-outdoor eating area. And when we get hot weather, that water sprays just every now and again just to keep the room cool. The room is saturated. He's just got water everywhere now. So anyway, that's their problem. That's what they need to do. So Crystal, we're looking at Thanksgiving for you. I couldn't start the reading, my apologies. He was standing right beside me. And I told him, I'm online doing this and that. I thought he was going to say, oh, how much for a reading or whatever. He seemed very curious about what I was doing as well. I've never had anyone stand beside me and do that. And it was like he was talking all about the water pressure and everything, like I was really interested. I'm not interested at all. All right, let's get it happening. All my book that I write on is all wet. All my arms all got saturated. Now, before I started, I spilt my tea and all my leg is, you can see it, it's still all wet. My clothing's all wet from spilling tea. All right, the good thing is I won't get shafted out of here around lunchtime. So keep the readings coming, but I do have a paying client around the 1 o'clock mark for me, and it's already 20 past 11. So let's get to it. Crystal, how will Thanksgiving weekend go for you? Okay, Crystal, let's just move these out. How will Crystal's Thanksgiving weekend go? How will Crystal's Thanksgiving weekend go? How will things go for Crystal with her Thanksgiving weekend? Yeah, now I didn't get to read before what anybody said, but does people give gifts, or you just turn up with food at people's houses, or is it just pretty much all family together on Thanksgiving? How's it all work? I don't really know much about it, apart from giving thanks for whatever you've got in your life. H-R-I-S-T-A-L-E. Crystal, it's looking really, really good. It's just food, family and friends, and food, socialising, family and friends. Okay, so you don't have to turn up with gifts and things like that. Everybody just shares food and stuff. All right, Crystal, apart from this, now this can represent the planning, because everything else is positive. Really, really good information here. You and some other female are having a really good heart-to-heart about family, about movement, about forward, the future, all of that sort of thing. There is some nice surprise coming from somebody over Thanksgiving weekend. Not necessarily your family itself, it could be from a friend. Normally this sequence I've got in front of me represents cesarean, pregnancy, baby boy and baby girl. But because it's family and friends all gathering together, I'd say that these cards just represent that. This is a new holder I've got for the phone that doesn't die from batteries. So as you can see, Chris, these cards are looking pretty damn good. I'm just trying to work out how this thing works now. It's just a normal, it's actually a selfie stick, but it's got a tripod. So I thought, this is nice, it's off the ground, better than the other one, and I don't have to worry about it going flopping down. So as you could see, apart from this one black card, I think that is to do with either a delay, like somebody's late, or you're going to be late because of work, or something like that. So I think that might be around something to do with delays. It could be some kind of frustration energy as well, but then it's like everything's there is a reunion of sorts going on during the Thanksgiving weekend. The Nine of Diamonds may be... Nine of Diamonds is usually something to do with surgery, something quick and unexpected, but it's really nice, whatever it is. So there's a very nice feel to all of this. There's some new adventure coming up. So you might talk plans about traveling somewhere with a family member or a friend, or not seeing any male energy apart from the 2 5s, which can represent children or brothers, sisters all together. But yeah, you and this female are discussing some kind of plan. Medically speaking, with the weekend, we do have somebody that's not very well, but it's good for them, the weekend itself. It's something that makes them feel contented and relaxed, and it's like if somebody walked in the room and you know that they've been really, really sick. This is showing me that they're very, you can't see anything wrong with them, basically. All right, let's see what else we get. T-H-R-I-S-T-A-L-E. No, there's a bit of a disappointment over the weekend. You got a lot of really good energy here. You got you socializing, other people talking. There may be somebody that, you know, everybody's got them in the family where you don't mind being around the particular person, but you don't want to be around them all day and all night. So I'm getting that kind of energy, a little bit of an annoying, like, she said this, or this person's here, I wish they would go home now. But it's not a big energy kind of thing I'm seeing there. In regards to, I feel that somebody's going to let you down with the weekend. I feel like there's a plan in progress, probably this, and you think this is how it's all going to go, and you're going to catch up with this particular person or whatever. I feel like the plan partially is good, really good, and then something's wrong. What they want to do is not what you want to do. Now, I don't know if this is male or female, because I'm not being shown anything to do with who is creating a little bit of drama, because we started off like this. This is the thing I was talking about, where a relative or a friend that, oh, hi, how are you, you know, and you're around them, but you're thinking, okay, enough of that now, let's move on. This is you having food and fun and laughing and feeling really good. But then, for some reason, all of these show up. I'm feeling like this is somebody with lack of commitment here. This is somebody that was irresponsible. and this is somebody that changed the plan, and this would represent you feeling disappointed in whoever this is or whatever they did. So I'm not too sure who that is or why that's sitting there, but it does look like it's sitting in amongst, if this was a big bouquet of flowers or a big bowl full of beautiful coloured flowers, this would be some flowers that are sort of sitting wilted and shouldn't be there. So there's something that's a little bit off centre during the time, but your ending card is showing working it out, like turning lemons into lemonade, basically, is what it's showing me here. If there was some plan, let's say Larry, for instance, let's say Larry said, I'd like to catch up with you over the, I don't know if you're having a long weekend for it, being that it's on Thursday, maybe they're having Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like the whole thing, for Thanksgiving. But let's say you made a plan with Larry. Let's just put that out there. I think for the most of it, it's 10 out of 10. It's really good. There's something not right here. Something... Now, we could look at it this way, Crystal, that you have all these plans, everything's going really well. This could be, you get a phone call, blah, 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 needs to go to hospital, they're not very well, and it kind of puts a damper on what was happening. You know, somebody might injure themselves or not feel well. I'm not seeing hospital, I'm not seeing injury. I'm just seeing something is out of whack here. Something where somebody was responsible, but they decided not to take care of whatever it was. Is there any drinking going to be going on? I've only got one card that represents alcohol. The rest of it all just looks like food and fun and celebrations and get-togethers. There will be some talks about somebody in spirit that, oh, remember grandma or remember whoever. So there's stuff like that going on. Something to do with September, August, July, August, September. We also have March in here as well. So I feel like this is the energies from before, from ancestry, history, all of this sort of thing. There may be a discussion about babies, pregnancy. Oh, hey, Crystal, when are you going to get yourself married? Hey, Crystal, when are you going to have babies? When are you going to start that journey? You know, there could be that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what tarots have to say. I always feel like this is not enough cards, but I've counted them over and over. There's definitely a full deck there. All right, Crystal and Thanksgiving. Hey there, Samathi, welcome back. Hi there, Alyssa. How you going? So I should be okay for readings today. So if people want to make donations, I should be fine in here. As long as you can't hear that music, we're fine. If you can hear music but you can't make it out, that's fine as well. And I just shut sliding doors and things so that people don't come in here. I've left one door open. All right, here we go. Crystal and the weekend. Thanksgiving. Okay, I've got all the cards upside down. I thought I turned them the right way, turned them the wrong way. All right, so we start the reading, we're nearly finished, Crystal. We start the reading with the gathering, the preparing, the plans, working together. We've got this Empress thing. Now, for some reason, there's a whole baby newness, freshness kind of feel here. I feel like you may be, if there's a plan for some kind of dinner, I feel like you might be running around doing a lot of organisation. It might be where you say, all right, we're going to get you to go and buy the chicken, we're going to get you to go and sort out the lights, and I just feel like you're organising something, like you're in your element with what's going on here. We've also got travel plans being talked about. So I don't know if you're planning on jumping on a plane and going somewhere, going away for a weekend, but this looks nice, really, really nice. Now, the funny thing is this can be fertility and she can be fertility. So I don't know if you're going to end up with somebody and pregnant on the weekend. But yeah, this can be all about babies and movement and something happening like bang, before you know it, everything's happening. So it's like a transition, like a turnaround. And the weird thing is you've got Empress, but you've also got Emperor coming out in the next row. So you and your counterpart, basically, somebody that you and this person match. Now we do have Six of Pentacles in reverse here. Six of Pentacles, as you know, is where somebody's giving you a little bit but not enough. I feel like that may be something to do with something that annoys you about somebody or something. We've got Wheel of Fortune, so something's about to happen here. We got an invitation for something further, something different going on. But then, as I said, in the poker deck, see how everything was really nice, feeling happy, feeling contented, Crystal. In the poker deck, we had those few little cards that were black. In the tarot deck, we've also got the Moon and the Eight of Swords energy here. And if you look at her, I think that's the end of the whole weekend where you're going, ah, it's over. But there's also this something not right here. Something you're trying to get to the bottom of. Bottom of the deck, just to finish off, and then we'll do some message cards for you, Chris. Bottom of the deck, we got the invitation. We do have Mr. Wonderful here, the King of Swords. We got some sort of invitation coming left field. What I mean by that, if you haven't heard that expression, I just mean like you're sitting there and all of a sudden you get a text message or something, maybe from more than one person, and you're like, now what? You know, this person's asked me to go here, this person's asked me to go there. I feel like I need two of me to sort this out. But there's invitations. Mr. Wonderful's sitting right here. He's got a plan. You're deciding, you're trusting in your own intuitions of which way you're going to go with this. But Crystal, happy Thanksgiving, and thank you so much for being part of my world. I really appreciate you in my world. So that's what I'm thankful for as far as that goes. I'm thankful that I can get online and do this, and I'm thankful that everybody that comes to my channel. All right, Crystal, we'll do these just to get final messages. As you know, yes or no could come out, so just think about 2 questions in case they come out. This is for Crystal. What else does Crystal need to see? What's coming up for Crystal? What else does Crystal need to see? What's coming up for Crystal? I just had somebody that works here that I don't think this particular person likes me too much. She just happens to have the same name as guess who, Crystal and Nina. Nina, you might want to put a little emoji up there. Yeah, this person just walked past here, gave me the look. I just got a sneaking suspicion this person doesn't like me, and then when I was getting served by her once, I noticed her name tag and I just went, of course, she has to have that name. I wouldn't be surprised if she's an Aquarius as well. All right, your first question is no, yes or no, no. So we have, you need to connect to your inner voice. You did have the High Priestess. So I feel like you're going to be going inwards and making your own sort of mind up on something. You're going to be trusting in what Crystal wants, not what you're being coerced to do or told to do. This is what Crystal wants. You will be very happy soon, and you've got some kind of career success coming your way as well. Bottom of the deck, Erica, the Empress. You've made a payment, thank you. Bottom of the deck, second question, if there's an answer. Someone from the past may be returning soon. A loving connection is sparking off, and something you might have been wrong about here, Crystal. No, yes, no, no. Thank you so much, Crystal, and let's moving right along. Something's bit my hand. I think it's when I was out there with the plants and all of that steam coming out. Hopefully that's clean water as well. All right, Erica, I thought somebody else paid before Erica. I'm pretty sure there was another payment. Let me just have a look. Bethel. Bethel's before Erica. So we've got Bethel. Bethel. Then we have Erica. And then we have, Who is this? There's another payment here for... so Bethel's paid for a detailed read. Erica's paid for a mini. And I believe that whoever that is has paid for a mini as well. Who is that? Who paid for that? I don't want to say the name because there's not a name, not a proper name. Alyssa? Alyssa, you made that payment for a mini? Who are you asking about? Who are you asking about in here? Because I can see the name. So up next we need Bethel's question. Yeah, so we got Bethel, Erica, and then I think it's Alyssa. Now the name coming up is not meh. It's not that. All right. Bethel, have we got your question on here? Oh, so just a general reading for December. General, love, money, etc. Okay, Erica, your question's not on here. And then none, it's you. Okay, so that's Alyssa. So that's the order, guys. We got Bethel up next. Bethel, are you here? Is Bethel here? Because if Bethel's not here, we'll do a timestamp for Bethel. So we got Chris detailed, Bethel detailed, and then we got 2 minis. So we're going along nice and smooth at the moment. Bethel. Thank you, Chris, putting that on there. I already know Bethel's question. I just wanted to know if she's here or not. Okay, I'm going to move on. So we'll do Bethel's at 38 minutes. We'll do start Bethel's, 38 minutes. We'll timestamp that in case she's not here. She might have gone off to wash her hair or get a cup of coffee or a cup of coffee or something. Yeah, we'll do timestamp, 38 minutes. We'll do. Oh, there she is. There she is. No timestamp needed. All right, Bethel, here we go. General messages. Oh, I better start my watch, hey? I did a reading for a private client the other day and forgot to have the watch going. Like the watch wasn't working. I said it, but it wasn't working. And we had to go by her phone how long I'd been reading for, so I didn't go overtime. Anyway, and it's very crucial when I'm doing private readings because they're a lot longer than these ones. Anyway, here we go. Bethel, general messages, what's coming towards Bethel in love, career, money, what she need to know, what's going on for Bethel for December. We're nearly at December, guys, can you believe it? We're nearly at that Christmas area. I wrapped up a whole load of kids' presents the other day. Not too many, about 4 each at the moment I've got for my grandkids. And I have nothing for anybody else. But I've been looking online to try and get stuff through Amazon. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, Bethel, okay. I decided to put 3 rows of 7 down to look at what's coming towards you. Instead of putting your whole big long name down, I just put the 3 rows of 7. And if anybody's looking at that, That burn, I've been putting a special oil on it, and it's like it's nearly disappeared. It's really good. Bethel, your first row is about love, but it's about being piggy in the middle, if you know what I mean. It's like you're sitting there and you've got an energy of Mr. Love and Mr. Wonderful on this side. You've got a confusing energy coming off somebody else. But there's love there involved with that person as well. So I feel there's somebody that would be there if you want them there, but you're not really looking at them because you're focused on somebody. I feel this is somebody from your past that you're focused on. So something may come up in December. There may be a connection. There may be, oh, hey, been thinking about you, just wanted to wish you Merry Christmas. Or you might be planning on saying Happy Thanksgiving to this particular person, whoever it is. There will be an invitation, but either you'll say, no, I'm not down for that, or you just don't go to whatever it is. But you do have a loving, supporting energy if you turn around and you take it. There is somebody that wants to be there. But at the moment, you're just not looking at them in that way. So it may be someone that you've made friends with, or somebody that talks to you now and again, and you're just not catching that vibe. It's a pretty strong vibe. We've got King of Hearts looking at the Nine of Hearts, but you're looking in a different direction to that person. So I'll just show you what I'm talking about. The King's looking at the love, the affection, wanting to be there. You're looking this way. And what are you looking at? You're looking at him and confusion or lies or suspicion or whatever. Now, there is another way of looking at it. This is you wanting to have this love journey, and this is what you're involved in, which is the law. That can be a lawyer, this can be paperwork, this can be frustration, and this is sort of like, which way is it going to go, this way or that way? But I feel that if this is about love, these two, he's supportive and truthful and wants to be there, but you're not looking at this person. This person will probably take you down the garden path and leave you there. You know, this person can't be trusted with the double eights here. This person also has some kind of weird compulsion. They might be a gambler or a drinker or whatever. So I just don't feel that this is the right crowd for you. It can be where you're trying something on, trying some new person, and you think, you know, like when you meet somebody and you just have this feeling, they haven't said anything, they haven't done anything, but you have this, something doesn't connect here for me. That's what I'm feeling with what's going on there. All right, so that's the first section. The second section is really nice. We've got this soulmate connection, we got love, we got happiness, we got going out to some kind of celebration here, laughing, enjoyment. I just feel like during December, there's going to be some really nice times for you. There is a bit of a energy going in the wrong direction here during December. It could be a financial direction. It could be to do with a court case type thing during December. But this is a lot of pressure on you here where you're thinking, no, you know, it's like somebody trying to get you to accept something, somebody trying to say, this is the deal, we want you to shake hands. I feel that's you telling somebody, no, it's not going to go that way. And then you've got this apology coming in as well. Somebody's looking at you with some kind of apology and coming forward. Now, in regards to love, this person can represent a teacher, and we know who that might be. It can represent a teacher, but this teacher person is looking at forced energy. Somebody being closed-minded, and lucky I went out of there, guys. I'll show you in a minute when I'm finished this. It's literally like like a waterfall in there. There's water everywhere. Lucky I went out of there. If somebody put the hand out to say, I'm sorry, I'm feeling like you're wanting a sorry, but you might not get it because they're closed. They've got a closed energy here. So if it was the teacher person, I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for this thing to turn around with that person. You do have two energies again. So there's two definite energies in the reading in regards to love. Court case, that could be you with payment, with that 10 of diamonds sitting there. That could be it finally is over. They tried to force something, but you got it the way you wanted it, okay? And down here, I feel this is all to do with money and work. There is something you're shutting out here. You know how they say with the full moon, cut off what doesn't serve a purpose anymore. I feel like you might even do a house clean. You might go and empty out your wardrobe, take some stuff to Goodwill, throw some stuff in the bin. It's like a clean out is coming up. But it's not just a clean up of physical things. It can be cleaning up your head, cleaning up connections with people. Do I really want to go and visit Sally again? No, I don't. And it's like, sorry, Sally, won't be over. Have a good life. So yeah, I feel like you may be parting ways with a particular male or female, I'm not too sure, during December. You may make your mind up that it's not completely over though, because it is a club. If it was a spade, I'd say you're done with that person. So for now, you're done. Now with work, I like this energy. Work, money, and what's going on. This is all really, really good. This is you sticking to the plan, structured plan, moving forward, taking control of a situation, taking one day at a time as well. A lot of hard work here right at the beginning, but then it's showing me all of this smooth sailing, basically. There's some sort of truth that balances things out here as well for you, Bethel. Bottom of the deck. Oh, bottom of the deck, I think that this is all to do with court. This would be the courtroom and the lawyer. This would be somebody that did the wrong thing here, some sort of male stupid energy here, some kind of lie. We got this good and bad situation going on here, but we do have triple tens. Now, tens are normally something finally coming to an end. Unfortunately, they're all black because the red 10 came out in the other section. So I'm going to say that because the red 10 come out in the other section, it looks like some sort of financial relief, some sort of sorting something out. There's someone continuing to hide something here as well that you need to be on the lookout for. Medically speaking, this could represent a male energy and a hospital. And lastly, it could just be your brother's energy, because I do know your brother crossed over. Something to do with October with the 10s there, 10, 20 and 30 is coming out. I can't remember how he passed, but yeah, it's either something hereditary or something with movement or something to do with male hormones or something like that. It could just be him saying, hey, don't forget me, I'm here. If it is him, he's showing that he knows that he may have acted where he was acting childish about something, but he knows. And it's almost like I'm feeling, I know now. I feel like he's around you. All right, we'll do some of these for some more message. Actually, would you? Tarots, you had no tarots. I'll just show you while I'm shuffling because the buzzer's gone. This is where I was. Look at all of that. Look at all that water coming out. Oh my Lord. The whole place is just a big fog ball in there. The thing behind me, that's smoked glass. That's what it looks like in there. You can barely see in there. There's just steam stuff everywhere. Oh, it's not steam. Well, it's not steam. It's cold water that's coming out. This guy's got it turned on full blast. So they must have shut the doors in there now because you definitely can't be in there now. I'm surprised he didn't ask me to leave. All right, Bethel, let's finish up top and bottom, and then we'll do the cards that may have the yes and no in them. And then up next we have Erica. Erica, we need your question on the screen ready. Any other messages for Bethel for December, please? Okay, Bethel, this is just to finish up. Wow, I'm liking the first 3 cards. All right, so we've got 10 of Pentacles. I'm assuming that this woman is you. She's putting her firm sword in the ground saying, this is it, this is what I want. And then we got that 10 of Pentacles there, and we got the Strength, going from strength to strength. So if this is to do with a relationship, this is really good. You may be involved in a wedding during December, or an engagement party or something like that. This is getting your strength back here. Maybe a payout, maybe, fingers crossed, hopefully. Bottom of the deck, we have something finally being over with the Death card. You might be associated with Scorpio during December. We also have, hopefully they're not going to open those doors and start coming in and out of here with deliveries. I'm right near a delivery door. You might have a little bit of issues here where you need to let go of something here. And then we've got this, you've had your conversation, you've done what you need to do, you're moving forward. Be very careful because somebody's watching you. When you're making plans and you're talking about something, somebody's watching you. Like I've got people watching me right now. I know that Erica's here, I know that Bethel's here, I know that Chris is here, I know that Nina's here and Alyssa's here, and it's showing me 5 people online. So at least I know everybody that's watching me right now, which is good. All right, Bethel, think about 2 questions, yes or no. I want you to think about a first question right now before I tell you what I see. Okay, so you're thinking about your first question. We have, I noticed it, that's why I'm telling you to think of it. We have a yes here. I know it's in reverse, but we've got a yes here. All right, Bethel, you still get 2 questions and last messages for your reading, and thank you for the donation today. And happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you all have a lovely time over there. Hey there, Brenda, how you going? All right, here we go. Last messages for Bethel. We didn't get a yes or a no on the first question. Second one. Second question, we've got, looks like a yes here. Okay, like your last messages are, maybe you will have a reunion. That came out in the poker deck as well. There's a reunion card sitting there. You or somebody is hiding something here. That's probably to do with the court case. Expect the big changes are about to happen. A new family member is coming into the picture. Now this could be a new guy, could be a new boyfriend, it could be if you've got a sister or another brother or whatever, it could be somebody having a baby, or it could be just a new friend, new friendship. And you're being told, are you sure? So if you're not sure about something, make sure you confirm before you make any solid decisions coming up in December. All right, that room in there now, the tables are saturated, the ground is slippery and saturated, and the 2 guys are in there. I don't know how much water they expect needs to come in there. People sit on the chairs, all the chairs are saturated now, so they completely ruined it for anybody that wanted to have lunch in there. I can't believe they did that, because he was saying to me that the pressure's not there coming through the pipes. It's supposed to be a fine mist that just goes and then it stops. It's not about watering hundreds of plants, and they've took most of the plants out. There used to be plants on this side. So yeah, the water's everywhere in there at the moment. All right, so up next we've got Erica. Erica, have we got your question on the screen? Erica, the Empress. We've got somebody behind me. What's coming to me and the husband in financial situation? Oh, this is Erica with Lance, isn't it? Okay. All right, Erica, here we go. I thought that guy was going to be in here now. I was going to say, that's it, guys. I've got to turn this off because he went in. This thing behind me is like a storage area. They got some extra chairs and things in there. They've got other things they pull out when they've got to do some kind of thing in here. So let's get on with it. And if we don't have any other donations after these 2, because these are just 2 minis, If we don't have donations after these two, I'll go back and do the star signs right from the beginning again. Capricorn through to Sagittarius, okay? That's what we'll do. Okay, so Erica. What's coming towards Erica and Lance financially? What's coming towards Erica and Lance financially? Now, this could come out financial difficulty, or it could come out financial bonus, financial security. Let's see what we get. Erica and Lance financial situation. And then we've got Alyssa last at the moment until anybody else makes payment. And if you've just joined us, happy Thanksgiving for everybody over in America that celebrates that. I don't know if any other countries do it. We don't do it here. I'm sure that people that live here that are from America do it. We don't even have any advertising about it or anything. All right, I did say about a financial difficulty may be there. I was kind of picking up on something to do with that. We start the reading with you and Lance. You and Lance, he's your soulmate, you're his soulmate, connected together. I'm seeing that you're doing more work than Lance for some reason, so you might be working more hours. Or if you're like my household, I would do, you know, the house chores, or I'd go online and do my readings and all of that. And then when my husband got home and clocked off from work, I was cooking his food or doing his laundry, or you know what I mean? So if it's like that in your household, you're pretty much working when you get up, when you go to your normal job, and then you're working again because you're doing cooking food, preparing food, whatever. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit of a uneven distribution, couldn't even say the word. Yeah, I'm feeling it's a little bit unbalanced when it comes to who's pulling in the money and what's going on. And it's creating for you to feel a bit of frustration here, that you're wanting more coming in. You will get a balance come back, but it's a little bit of money. And what I don't like, what I'm seeing here at the moment, Erica, is I'm not really liking the bit where this would be considered 5 hours work, let's say. This would be only getting 2 hours pay. So I'm feeling like that's where the uneven thing is, because she can come off as turning from loving, supportive and happy to pissed off energy. So she's pissed off. Why? Because she's feeling an imbalance in the financial situation, and you might be earning X amount of dollars and you've clocked off from work, but you haven't clocked off. You're still doing stuff. And meanwhile, Lance is sitting back enjoying a cup of coffee or a beer or whatever. And trust me, if that's what's going on in your house, at times I feel like that. Like when the weekend comes, I want to sit down on my bum. I want to lay back. I want to just do nothing and have my husband go in the kitchen and prepare my lunch and prepare my cup of tea and serve me like a king on a throne. Sometimes it happens, but not very often. All right, financially, you're going to have a project. There's going to be a lot of talk about it, a lot of talk about investing money or getting a business at home. Maybe Lance is thinking about working from home and earning bigger money. It looks like dreams at the moment because the responsibilities to get this off the ground is just not there. It's like a pipe dream, okay? It's like something that, oh, I'm going to make $1 million with a YouTube channel, or I'm going to make $60,000 a year from my YouTube channel. Didn't happen. You know, I thought that I'd record videos and end up stop going live and I'd just put videos on my channel and they'd make money. It didn't happen. So anyway, yeah, so I'm feeling like this is the talk, but this is frustration again. Now this is your reading, so I'm feeling like you're getting frustrated about things just not picking up. There will be a reprieve here. There will be an idea that comes in that makes some money. But then this is like going back to the drawing board. So I feel that you or Lance is sick of doing what you've been doing I do know he was military or Navy or something like that. And he doesn't do that anymore, and then he went into something else. This is literally where somebody's changing what they do. This is what you used to do, it doesn't work anymore. This is what you need to be doing. It's also telling me that you or Lance is hiding how you feel. It's not big, it's not something that's going to cause a breakup or any big fights or anything, but one of you is hiding how you feel about something or what the plan is, because that's something where Lance might actually be, when you're at work, he might actually be going somewhere and getting something done, but he doesn't want to tell you about it yet until he sees whether he gets it off the ground or not. So it can be where you or him is hiding some kind of secret here to do with financial situation. Your outcome cards are looking like a third person and law. I don't like these. This can be where you're going to owe some money for something coming up. And it's got something to do with somebody else outside of you and Lance. It can be a child, it can be somebody needs surgery. If it was something to do with surgery, it would be an injury, not a sickness. It can also be that Lance himself is going to need something, because something that's only a 3 out of 10 at the moment is going to get bigger. Something's going to get painful, or he needs surgery. I don't know if you said that he injured his back or his neck or whatever. This is telling me that something needs correcting, and then it gets corrected. So it could be that earning more money or getting particular jobs, it just doesn't work out for him. Anyway, let's see if these are more positive. The buzzer's gone. This is just a mini. Just quickly, 3 from the top. More information about financial situation for Erica, and then we'll do the message cards as well. So you get a yes and no. Situation crisis avoided. When I seen the tower, I was like, oh no, how bad is this going to get? We got the Emperor, firm decisions, strength and strong. Who is the Emperor but? Is it you or him? Then we got the Tower, but it is in reverse. So this is preparing for something that might not be as big as you think it's going to be, or getting worried about something that you don't need to be worried about. You know what I mean? Because it's upside down. We do have some kind of payment coming in the future here. So this is you finally, with a lot of hard work and effort. Basically what I'm getting, Erica, is with hard work and effort, you will be pleasantly okay. You know, you'll be comfortable. But it's going to take effort and work and movement forward. It's not going to be where you open up the letterbox and find out that you've just won the lottery and you got $1 million sitting in the bank account. It's long, hard slog. But I do see that there's going to be something that has to be paid for. If it's not an injury, it could be the hot water tank blows up and you've got to go and buy a new one. It could be that there's a big storm that comes and it damages the roof and you've got to buy a new roof. So I do feel there's something coming up where you're going to have to be forking out money on something. All right, unfortunately, that's what I got. So let's just quickly do a yes and no. It might come out. Other than that, this is just messages from the top and bottom to finish the reading. Here we go. No, yes or no has come out. Okay, so what your messages are, you've got a loving connection, we know that. Think before you speak at the moment, don't jump to conclusions. Keep away from the negative people. Stay positive as you possibly can in a certain situation that's coming up. Go straight to the source and discuss whatever it is you need to talk about. And you feel like you've been used, you need to start saying no. So if somebody's getting you to go and help them out with something and whatever, and you're just not getting anything out of it, maybe it's time to tell them no. All right, thank you, Erica. Up next and last at the moment is Alyssa. What time is it? It's only 12. I got this reading planned for about 1:45, so I've still got about half an hour at least. Vibes with Fernando mini reading. right. What's the vibes from Fernando for Alyssa? What's the vibes from Fernando for Alyssa? What's the vibes coming through from Fernando for Alyssa? What's the connection? Here we go. Okay. Okay, we start this off with you. You are looking at the past and parents and who thinks what about what, and you're sort of like, I don't know what's going on here. How he feels about you, he desires you. The Queen of Wands is, the Queen of Clubs is somebody that helps everybody. She's hardworking, she's fun-loving. But he also feels that you get a little bit too much up in the head here, that you worry about things that you don't need to be worried about. His intentions, his feelings, we got the Ten of Hearts sitting right next to the soulmate. So that's either you looking at him with lots of love, or him looking at you, or both. It's going both ways. So that's really nice energy. Here I feel that even if Fernando felt like, oh my God, I love you, Alyssa, I love you so much, I don't think he would say it with this card sitting right here. This would be somebody not opening up, not saying what they feel. They don't want to say what they feel. We got this change situation here with financial changes on the way. This can be where Fernando is planning on going into a new job, or he's planning on packing up where he lives and moving somewhere else, possibly moving closer to where you are, or you moving to where he is. We do have something to do with a get-together or discussion. This feels very nice. But again, we have the double black fives in this reading. Double black fives is basically where somebody's just not opening up, not talking, not telling you what they need to say. It also can be where something's going on in their life that they didn't plan, like the job he's working in, now he's not working there, or the people he was working with, they've left the scene, or his mum and dad have done blah blah blah. So there's some kind of conflict there going on for him. Okay. All right, and bottom of the deck, what he feels, we've got love, 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 celebration. I don't know if you're going to celebrate Christmas together, or whether there's some kind of wedding or something, but this is just nice energy. Now, I'm not seeing him with you and him and married and living together. At this stage, I'm just seeing there's an interest, there's a love bond, there's a happy kind of feel about it all. But there is something hidden with him, and I feel it's where he's just not talking. Erica, you've donated again. Let's just write that down for another mini, was it? Yeah, another mini. Thank you, Erica. All right, let's do these now for you, Alyssa and Fernando. And as I turn to see if they're upright, we've got the Empress at the bottom for you. That's really good energy, the Empress. So he must really desire you, love you. I just feel like he doesn't say anything. He might be one of those typical men that just, they're a thinker, but they don't say much. Anyway, let's see what we get for Alyssa and Fernando. How's the connection going, top and bottom? Okay, I need to reshuffle because they are exactly the same order as what I got before. We got the Empress, the Tower in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles there. That would tell me that there's something going on quite heavy for him around his financial situation at the moment. But let's just see the connection between you and him. How's the connection from Fernando? What's he feel? What's the vibes around Fernando and Alyssa connection? He's got the flirty fun feel. He's got some kind of problem here. You know how we had the black fives in there? We got, which is Five of Swords, which is a black five. Five of Wands, which is black five. So there's something going on around his work or his mates, because this is male energy. Something he's trying to get through. So this is not admitting to something because it's in reverse. That's where you need to disconnect emotionally from this. It can be that he feels that you get too much about the whole thing, the whole connection. There's some kind of fight within himself going on. It could be you fighting within your own self. Don't get stuck in memory lane about how things were or how they should be right now. Don't get stuck with all of that. He's on some new agenda, new beginning. He is coming out as the player energy, but that can just be the desire, wanting to take you somewhere and do something. Your final outcome card on you and him is two people enjoying some kind of commitment to each other. So I do feel he has love and desire. I do also feel that he has a lot going on in the rest of his life where he doesn't spend time thinking about you or planning anything with you. So, but then it shows somebody who feels that that's for later. Later we'll get together. Later we'll be together. Later we'll have some kind of ceremony or something. I just feel like it's somebody pushing something to the side to say, we'll do that later. Anyway, we'll quickly do yes or no here. One yes or no question for you, Alyssa, and then we're on to back to Erica again. I was just going to say that's not Erica's question because that's Alyssa. Thank you, Nina. Okay, so this is for Alyssa. Alyssa, think about yes and no. It might come out, might not. What's your messages to finish off the reading? Ooh, I don't know if you're going to like this or not. Okay, there's no yes and no no. I don't know if you're going to like this or not. You've got cards here that mean about somebody else, not Fernando. You need to start believing in yourself. What do you deserve? What do you wish for? Are you getting that? Do you deserve what you're having? You have new love if you want it. New love is around you. You also have new job or promotion around you. So possibility is that you might get promoted or you might go into a different job or a different career or whatever, and you will meet somebody else. You're also going to be very happy. You need to connect to what your intuition is telling you. Expect that things will change quite dramatically on the way. They're on the way. The changes are on the way. All right, your question is in PayPal. Let me have a look if I can see it. Oh, how would you go playing the lottery? As long as you're only spending a little bit of money. I wouldn't say go and spend money. A lot of people do a regular lottery thing, you know, a regular playing the lottery. I used to do it with my mum. Every payday, which was every fortnight, we would go to the shopping centre and we would buy, at the time it was just Lotto that was on the nighttime television, and we would buy a $2 each, a $2 lottery ticket and a $5 lottery ticket. So we would literally spend no more than $20 between us, and we played that religiously for years. And we won little bits and pieces, and then one day we said, oh, we're never going to win on this lotto thing, and we didn't play the numbers that we'd been playing for years. That weekend, those numbers come out. So we missed out on the $1 million. We stopped playing. But, you know, we could have played and it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So it wasn't meant to be for us. Anyway, let's see what we get for you, Erica. We're going to do the tarots on this one, and we'll do the Lenormand deck. I won't use the poker deck for this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. If Erica plays lottery or lotto or whatever it is over there, if she starts playing these things, if she puts a little bit of money on a lotto ticket once a week or something like that, once a month, how will she go with that? Okay, all the cards are flipping, so let's have a look what came out. I'm going to read all of these that dropped out. Do you know anything about tarot cards at all? Do you know anything about the tarot cards and what some of them mean? The first card, Chris will know, and Nina will know, and maybe somebody else that's watching will know. The first card that fell out when I said, how would you go if you start playing lottery? Victory, success. So you would have a win. We have like some mystery here with the Hierophant. This is like doing something traditional. I think this is trying to tell me when you should do it. So if you think about the moon is once a month, full moon, isn't it? So maybe it's telling you if a little bit invested once a month in something that's to do with a traditional kind of way. For us out here, that would be me knowing that they're talking about lottery. We have the Lucky Lottery. It has a picture of a cat sitting there, and you can get a $2 ticket or a $5 ticket. That's all they sell. So to me, if I seen that with that, I would say that once a month I should be putting on a $2 and a $5 lottery ticket. And I actually used to do that with my boss, and we won a couple of times. Not much money, but we won a couple of times. You're being told not to spend too much money on this. Don't go overboard. Maybe you're going to put $10 maximum a month on playing lottery. But yeah, this is telling you don't go berserk. You know, even if you win like a couple of hundred and you think, oh, I'm going to put this 100 back on. No, don't be doing something like that. The Strength card would tell me that you're going to, you know, do well with this. I'm looking for positive cards to see if you would come out well. And of course, Pentacles. We've got the rushed energy coming in, so there may be a flash in the pan where you win something. We've got the Money Man. We've got the Money Man here, slow and steady wins the race. And we have a little opportunity here. Nothing real big coming out. So let's just see with the rest of the deck, top and bottom. Show me if Erica... You pulled the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's victory and success for you as the working woman, and taking your time and energies and efforts, taking your time one day at a time. But it's also about nurturing and stuff as well with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, let's see. What else will happen if Erica and Lance start to have a little bit of a... buy a lottery ticket maybe once a month, and that what will happen with them? Fine. Okay, first one out, Judgment. To me, Judgment is victory. The Judgment happens, it works. Taking a chance on something with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is you taking a chance, the Wheel of Fortune. What would you get? The Six of Pentacles. So you might win a little bit, but it's not going to be a lot. You might win a couple of $100, or you might even win $50 or something like that. A lot of people make the mistake of when they say, oh, you've got a wish, make a wish. They'll say, oh, I wish to win a lot of money. Or I wish to win the lottery, they'll say. And I've always correct people. I say, if you're going to wish for money, make sure you're wishing for a specific amount of money. Because if you say, I wish to win the lottery, you could win the lottery and you could win $10, you know? Oh yeah, I won, but it was $10. Bottom of the deck, not really liking it. This can be robbery. So basically any kind of gambling, everybody knows out there, you cannot win. If you regularly put money in slot machines and all of that sort of thing, eventually you're just going to lose. So this is talking about stealing. Here we've got the Balance. I feel like if it's something you and Lance want to do together, maybe once a month go to the casino and play the slot machine for an hour, or depending on what you're putting in there, if you're like me and you're putting $5 and playing 5 cents a spin, you might win $10 like I did last week. After I hit it 3 times, I won $10 and I stopped and it's sitting on my card, so yeah. This here could create stress and worry. So, I don't know, with the stress and worry card and the Seven of Swords, I'm thinking that maybe just go to work, earn money, invest money, make money the right way. But it doesn't hurt to, like, your tarots originally, the ones that dropped on the table were success and winning with the Queen of Pentacles, and you said that you got the same thing. So I'm thinking that you might have a little win, a little win. Let's just give you some messages. Just think about a yes or no question. Hey there, Astro Love, how you going? Those workmen are finished in there now, and the room I'm normally in is completely saturated. I'm lucky I came out of there because everything would have just been wet. And they've only just finished now, so I would have had to come out of there anyway. All right, so this is just for you, Erica, just to finish off this reading. Thank you for your double donations today. Just think about a yes or no, and this is last messages for your reading. We don't get a yes or a no out of the cards. Your messages are to keep away from the negative people. Right beside it, it says stay positive as you possibly can. And you also need to go straight to the source to discuss something, whether that be Lance or your boss or your mother or whoever. You have a very loving connection. I think we got that last time about you and Lance. You have career success on the horizon, and someone from the past may be trying to come back and reconnect with you. So over Thanksgiving or Christmas, you might have somebody turning up on your Facebook or your phone, a message, hey Erica, guess who? And someone from your past is going to come back in. Alrighty, okay, so what have we got up next? Chris. Oh, Chris, you made another donation. I didn't see it come in. Usually I see it come in on the screen. Oh, the money's received. Normally it doesn't come in because of it's pending, but it's not pending. An unexpected pregnancy. Oh, because that popped up. Could have been anybody though, Chris. It could have been that during Thanksgiving or Christmas somebody calls you and says, guess what, I'm pregnant, like, something like that. Or it could be everybody talking around the table over Thanksgiving going, so when's it all going to happen for you? All right, so we got Chris with a detail, and then we've got Anadilia. Anadilia, was that for detailed or 2 minis? Let me see if you've wrote anything on here. I've never heard of that dating thing, Bumble. What can you expect in love? You're on Bumble. Oh, so it's a detailed reading on love using Bumble and a Capricorn. All right, so Chris, you're up next. I'm going to look at, do I see any unexpected pregnancy coming towards you? I always see pregnancy around you though. I always see the actual babies. I see you holding them. Oh, and I was watching songs from the 70s and that, and there was, I don't know if it was, I can't think if it was Boney M or Donna Summer. But one of the singers reminded me of Bethel, and one of them reminded me of you, Crystal. Not too much, but when I was watching them, I thought, oh, they've got the similar sort of eyes or the smile or something like that. Donna Summer was just one of my favourites. Beautiful woman. All right, here we go. Crystal and pregnancy. Crystal and pregnancy. Is there pregnancy around Crystal? Oh, they met on Bumble and they live together now. Oh, okay. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. For me personally, I mean, I've been married a very long time. I don't know what I'd be doing if I went out on, on these dating apps and things like that. We've definitely got a pregnancy, baby girl, cesarean, twin girls. We got double fours sitting together. We got you as the mother sitting next to the 9. Wow. Now, the problem I see is you've got everything that represents pregnancy. I'm looking for a 3, you've got a 3. I'm looking for a 9, you've got a 9. I'm looking for a 4 or a 5, you've got both red 4s. Okay, the only thing missing is a red 8, but you've got 2 black 8s. And you've also got what could be seen as mother and child with the Queen and the Jack. It also could be you and the person in question that you have the child with. So do I see pregnancy around you? Yes, 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 yes. It's all here on the table. Now, the problem I see is that if you were to have a surprise pregnancy, you are not engaged or married. It's like doing it yourself. So you've got a partner, obviously. You've got a sexual and friend and partner in that way, companion, but not officially together. All right? So this pregnancy could come through from just going out and dating, and then you go, oops, you know. There's a lot of happiness here, Crystal. A lot of happiness. The outcome cards, I'm really liking them. There's a bit of a struggle in the middle. There's a bit of a, oh, I'm not ready for this, or he's not ready for this, and where are we going to live? Are you going to live with me? What's going to happen? So if this does happen, I'm thinking, yes, it will happen. There is a bit of confusion about where you're going to have this child, where you're going to have this family, how you're going to do this. We got something to do with July here, definitely July. We got 777 here, so that's lucky. We got 2 red 7s. I'm thinking that 3 7s, and then the 2 4s, and the 2 8s. It has to be twins again. It has to either be where once you get pregnant, you would have that baby and then have another one straight after, or it's twins. And I'm getting twin girls here today. Normally I think I get boys for you. The outcome, we've got 7 of diamonds, 2 of hearts. Now this is where the relationship deepens. So if you were to get pregnant, it's like getting pregnant with your friendship. A friendship, somebody obviously that more than a friendship, but then whilst pregnant, or even once the baby's born, babies, then we have the commitment and we have the marriage, because this is commitment, marriage, together forever kind of thing. This is beautiful energy. And at the only fly in the ointment is this black 8. And I feel that that could have something to do with some kind of minor procedure or medicine that you might have to take, something that makes you feel sick or whatever. So I'm feeling like the black 8s are telling me, yes, pregnancy, yes, babies, yes, a lot of happiness, but the black 8s, because black 8s normally represent, Crystal, they normally would represent somebody that has a gambling problem, or somebody that has a addiction of some kind, or somebody that has a drug, alcohol issue. It can be that somebody is not very well during the whole time that this is on, and it can be totally unrelated to you yourself. But your main question, would you be getting some unplanned pregnancy, some sort of shock on its way? I don't have the shock cards here. Let's see what's at the bottom. Just as I've said that, maybe the shock cards will come out. The red 8's at the bottom. I said you were missing the red 8. The red 8's there. So you have 3, 9, the 4 representing the child, the 10 of hearts, the 2, the Ace of diamonds, the announcement, the 2 people in question, and the baby, the child, the mother, and you got the 8 there. The 8 normally comes out to represent, hey guys, I'm pregnant. I'm 8 weeks pregnant. Back in the day, when I got pregnant, when my sister got pregnant, when my mother got pregnant, we usually found out when we were 8 weeks pregnant. Nowadays, you can be pregnant, I think, 2 days or 1 week, and you do a test and it'll say that you're 1 week pregnant or you're 2 days pregnant. Yeah, so I relate that to being 8 weeks pregnant. So that's 3 8s, 3 7s. It could mean that there's twins or 2 children. One will be born in July and one will be born in August. So July next year, August the next year. If it's going to be July next year, you would be needing to get pregnant right now. Because we've got 1 month left. And July is the 7th month, so you definitely would have to be getting pregnant right now. It could mean that you get pregnant right now and the baby's born in July and it's 1 month early. That would then tell me that the black 8s would be something is needed, medically needed for the children, for you, but everything's good. Everything works out well. Beautiful cards there for all of that. Crystal, a lot of happiness and everything. I hope this is right. I hope this is something you're wanting, but it's looking really good. I do think that if you were to fall pregnant on Thanksgiving weekend or during Christmas, if the babies were to be born in August next year, you've got a little bit of time for that to happen. I do think, though, there may be a bit of an issue about where you're going to live, because this person that you're going to be with might want you to pack up and go where they are because of their job, and you might want them to come to where you are. So I just feel like it's you and this person, possibly. What was this? What's going on here? Was something set up here? That's why you ask currently, because you know what you've been doing. Okay. All right. Let's see what the tarots have to say. Will there be a surprise pregnancy for Crystal in the coming months? Or at least in between now and next year? Is there going to be pregnancy for Crystal? That was a 9 that flipped over, by the way. And it was a 9 of swords, but 9 of swords would be the knife, cesarean. I take 9 of diamonds as cesarean in there, which is what you got. 9 of swords in here would be cesarean, and the 9 of pentacles. Anyway, let's see. Will Crystal be getting a nice surprise of pregnancy in the coming months or next year? Okay, I'm going to read these because they're flipping over. Cards obviously want me to stop. Now this is showing me baby boy, okay? Bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Crystal, if we see double 3s, that's twins, double 4s, double 5s, that's twins, boys, girls, right? Even double 9s, double anything. So your first card out, would you be pregnant? We got the new beginning. If you get pregnant, that's a new beginning, a new start. We've got the rushed or secret energy. I take the Page of Swords as something that's being hidden, something that's secret. And it's also nighttime energy, getting pregnant at night. We do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, what is your star sign? Are you the Queen of Pentacles, your star sign? If not, you are a worker. I take her as the working woman, the financial woman. Her being in reverse, she's also a doctor. She's also a female doctor. Her being in reverse, I'd say that you might start to, when I got pregnant with my daughter, the second pregnancy, I was told I couldn't have another baby. I was told that I probably never would get pregnant again. And I was at high risk of fallopian tube pregnancy, ectopic. So, you know, I started feeling sick. I wasn't myself. And I went to the doctor and he gave me stuff for reflux and things like that. And I just wasn't feeling myself. I went back to the doctor and I said, can this change your cycle? And when I went there, he said, no, why? And I said, well, my cycle stopped. And he went, oh, well, you can't get pregnant. And I was pregnant. So I'm wondering whether you're going to not feel like yourself, but you think, no, it's not pregnancy. And it actually is. You then have the Leo, the Strength card. You have what I say represents baby boy in this reading. Now, we just had baby girl. But yeah, the 5 is normally to do with fertility, masculine, the testicles, all of that sort of thing. And the 4s are the female and the ovaries. So it could just simply mean the man, the strength of the man. It may be somebody that's Leo, or the baby may be a Leo next year. We got the 2 of you coming together to create the child. We got the journey that you're going to be on, and we got the Emperor, the father. This is somebody that's ready to go, ready to father a child. And we got Judgment here. Bottom of the deck, what I was laughing about was the 2 3s come out. 3s to me is the pelvic area of the body. It's fertility. When you're asking a pregnancy question, especially the 3 of Cups, I take that as pregnancy. This is family and everything. The 2 3s here, I'm thinking it means 2 pregnancies, double pregnancies. It can be where you think you're pregnant, but you're not, and then the next month you are. Okay, I went through that sort of thing as well. And we've also got the Magician here. So I feel like if you focus on it and want it and everything, it's probably going to happen. Alrighty, Crystal, let's just finish off with these. Think about 2 yes or no's, Crystal, and then we're on to Anadilia. So we're doing a detailed reading for her. Yeah, detailed reading for Anadilia. Okay, Crystal, just think about 2 yes or no's in case the yes or no comes out. What else does Crystal need to know? Show me more about this whole possible getting pregnant, having babies. I keep saying babies for you. Okay. It's you and James. James always, whenever I see anything to do with babies with him, he always gets the twins coming out as well. He always gets the twin symbol. And I'm pretty sure he normally gets the girls and you normally get the boys. But anyway, no yes and no has come out, not even a maybe. So we'll just read the last things. This will be a very emotional time for you. I'm thinking emotions in a good way. New love is right on the horizon. New love is here. The new love could be the new babies that you're holding. I remember a friend of mine, I haven't seen her for many years now. She had twins, and I remember going to visit her at the hospital, and she was trying to breastfeed both of them at once. You will be very happy soon. You got a lot of happiness in this reading. A new job or promotion is right there. Now, did we just get that? I think we just got that in your last reading, Chris. You've got travel coming up. You're going to be traveling somewhere. Doesn't have to be far, but you're traveling. And be patient. What your pace is not matching somebody else at this time. So you just need to be patient with somebody. I think he wants twins. He told me his cousin just had twins. Now he has baby fever. Who are we talking about there? You are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Okay. Oh, so there's been twins around. Oh, Larry. Okay, maybe that's why the twins come out a lot in the reading, and that's why they were coming out all year, because you're going to be around Larry and the twins were coming in his family. But I definitely see you too. When I close my eyes and think about you and think about a baby, I always see you holding one, but then I see the guy you're with sitting there with the other one. So I always see 2 around you. So you're definitely having 2, possibly twins. All right, so we're on to Astro Love. Now, I do have to do a reading in about 20 minutes, guys. So this will be the last reading, unless somebody else has paid, have they? I might have to put that other one on the back burner. I'll let my client know that I've got another couple of readings. Okay, so we've got Erica again. Erica with a mini read, that is, because that's Australian dollars. It's a little bit longer than a mini plus. I'll just put mini plus. Course $7 US. Have I got it on here? Oh no, that's a mini. That's a mini reading. Our dollar's different at the moment. All right, that's a mini reading. I thought it was like a couple of dollars more, but it's not. All right, so Erica with a mini read after this one, and then that's it, we're finished, guys. So let's turn everything off. Now, Erica sent me 12 Australian dollars, not 12 American dollars, so it's not detailed reading. The other readings I did for her, yeah, that was a bit low, Erica. That's Australian dollars you paid for the other two. Crap, that's actually too low. I just realised that. The currency, Erica, is in American dollars. So your two mini readings you've had, you actually only paid $5.20 American. So it was supposed to be $7. So what you've paid in the 12 Australian dollars, we'll let it slide today, but you've actually paid in total, in Australian dollars, you've paid 28 Australian dollars, which should have been in American dollars, you should have paid 14, and then if you wanted a detailed reading, you should have paid 26 Australian dollars, 26 American. Yeah, you should have paid, if you wanted mini detailed, but that's Australian dollars what you paid. So those other two payments you made were actually, I just thought they were American dollars. I'm just noticing that they're not. So just be mindful of that next time, Erica, that you're paying in American dollars. Your 12 is actually $18.46 Australian dollars at the moment. So it's nearly $20 Australian in 12 American dollars at the moment. So yeah, that's another mini you've paid for, Erica. So just always pay in American dollars. Don't pay in Australian dollars, Erica. Don't select Australian dollars. Go to the thing that converts it. That's what I have to always do. But yeah, I noticed that when you've paid those other two payments, those two payments have come in as $5.20 Australian money. So yeah, that's too low. $5 American that was, sorry. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's do Anadilia. What are we looking at for Anadilia? Thank you, Astro Love, for shutting the room. We are finished now. Don't worry about it today, Erica. Don't worry about that. You've sort of shortchanged me on those two readings. But yeah, so that will be a mini. It doesn't really make up for what, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that'll be another mini what I'm looking at next, okay? All right, on the Bumble dating app, Capricorn man, his name is Justin. You're having a look at him. Let's see what's going to happen with Justin and you. We won't look at the Bumble app. I'm going to look at you and Justin, whether anything's going to eventuate from that. And then I'm just going to look on the other side to see if maybe somebody else comes in. All right, so this is a detailed reading, is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, detailed reading. Show me Justin and Anadilia. This is meeting somebody, enjoying food and that, but we've got this black 8 sitting behind it. So let's just see what we get. Show me what. show me what could happen between Anadelia. These cards keep flipping out. Show me what happens between Anadelia and Justin. And also on the right hand side, I'm going to just see if there's somebody else. Who's coming towards Anadelia in love? Show me this connection with Justin. Will anything eventuate from that? And on the right hand side, somebody else. Okay. Justin, somebody. Justin, somebody. Justin. I don't think the Justin thing will work out, to be honest. All right. Okay, now they're nearly all red on the somebody else side and they're nearly all black on the Justin side. It doesn't necessarily mean that it won't work. We do have this. Literally looking at this, it looks like two people that work together. It just looks like you work with this person. Hi, how are you? I don't like that he's got two fours. He's got a black 4 and a red 4. That can mean that this person is hiding something. He has a black 3 here. This is the first energy. This is a player. This is somebody with 4 being black and red on the table can mean somebody hiding what they're really up to. It can represent 2 females, 1 female and 1 female hidden. One would be you, the red one would be you, the other one would be somebody else he's talking to. So I do feel, being that you're on a dating app, you've just got on there, how long's he been on there? Who else is he talking to? Because I just feel that this is not a good energy, what I'm liking here. It can represent that this is where he was, that he was involved in something, the woman cheated on him, they went to court, he broke up with his missus, whatever, and he might have a very angry daughter at the moment with what's going on. But I'm not feeling this energy here. I'm feeling that you're coming at it with truth and honesty, and he's not. But this literally looks like 2 people that become friends through a working kind of atmosphere and nothing more. I might be wrong. We'll have a look with the tarots and see what else we got. It could just be showing me that he lost somebody, and this person may have died in April or June. It would be a parent. It possibly would be his mum or his grandmother. There's some kind of energy about somebody that crossed over. If that's the case, he may actually be a good catch. This would be that you desire him coming out as the Jack, but it means that other people desire him as well, not just you. All right, I just don't like that he's sitting right next to a black 4. It could be that he still hasn't finished with his ex. He could be one of these horrible people that gets online and they're actually married or engaged and they're looking for something else at the same time. Not really feeling it, to be honest there, Anadelia. But we'll see what the tarots have to say. Now, could there be somebody else? Yes. This person's coming out as the slow and steady wins the race because he's looking at the past. His past is very involved. He's had a lot of runaround going on. Somebody trying to reconnect with him. Now, this could mean that you, through this Bumble app, you might actually meet somebody that you used to go to school with, because that can be a student. You might even meet somebody that you used to work with, or somebody that lived in the same area as you. You're gonna feel like sometimes you just don't fit with these energies, but then there's something very nice here. This is something very open and honest and making plans with somebody. So I do feel you will find somebody, more than one, and then start planning and something kind of romantic. When I look at Justin, we don't have any hearts. When I look at maybe somebody else, we have some hearts here. So let's just see what the tarots have to say about the 2. Astro Love, Anadelia, has been on Bumble. She's looking at this person. He's Capricorn. His name's Justin. What does she need to know about him, top and bottom? We'll do that first, and then we'll shuffle what's left to look at if there's somebody else you're going to find. Okay. Too many options. You could go out with him, you could start to feel more and more with him with the 10 of Cups energy, but that's usually just socializing. And it could just be telling me what you need to know about him is that he's socializing. He just wants to have some fun. He's got a lot of options presented to him. He's got the Seven of Cups energy here. This can be where you get wrapped up in a delusion about who he is. We've also got this Virgo energy here. Now, Astro, are you Virgo? Did you tell me before that you're Virgo? Because that can be you, Virgo energy. But I think that you're wise not to get too struck on this one guy at the moment. Just take it very slowly. You are Virgo, so that's probably why that's come up. So what that would show me is, these are all the options. 3 women, 4 women. You're one person in the middle of options and fun and sex, fun, romance, going out and socializing. So I don't think it's only you that if you started talking to him, I don't think it's only you. Bottom of the deck, we've got Scorpio energy, but we've also got this Death card sitting here where this is about something starting new. I feel that he's ending something at the moment that he hasn't quite ended. And then we've got working energy and a rushed energy here as well. So I feel like he's sick of waiting and putting energies into something, and he just wants to rush something and start something. So he may put the pressures on you. He may say, hey, meet me next weekend, and then you meet him and he wants to take you off into the bedroom straight away. So it can be that kind of feeling. I'm not feeling it with that person for some reason. Okay, let's see. Let's reshuffle what's left. How much time have we got? We've got 2 minutes to go. And then we're up to Erica. Okay, so here we go with Anadilia and somebody through Bumble or other dating apps, whatever. Show me what options she has. Oh, there we go. Long-term commitment. I didn't even realise that dropped out on the table. You could have someone that wants to be more than just whatever that is. Now, we've got the Devil coming out and the Nine of Swords and the Tower. Wow. I feel that this is you. I don't know, have you done this before? Have you been on a dating app before and found somebody and it just didn't work out? You ended up meeting somebody and they're married, or meeting somebody that said, oh, I still live with my wife, but we're divorced, or I just feel that this is what you're going to be confronted with temptation, and you're going to be worried about which way to go with it all, and you're making a mountain out of a molehill. We've got the Tower in reverse here, so that can be where it's not as bad as you think. Bottom of the deck, we've got hanging around waiting. We've got you making a firm decision, and then just having some fun with it all. So at the moment, I'm not seeing you being one-on-one with anyone. I'm just seeing you looking at all the options. Maybe have a chat with this Justin, see what it feels like. But for me personally, and what I'm seeing here, I'm going to reshuffle again and look at Justin one more time before we finish up this reading. He might not be trash, Nina. He might be not trash at all. Let's just see. Let's see. Show me more. What could happen with Anna Delia and this Justin that she's met on Bumble? Is this something that's going to be good for her? Show me what she needs to see about Justin on Bumble, the Capricorn man. Now let's see what we get this time. Third party. We got all of this love and going out places, enjoyment. This can represent a lot of people. And Nina said about somebody that needs to grow up. We got the card that means the little boy that needs to grow up. Now, we got some kind of reunion going on here with somebody saying sorry, and then we got this sneaky kind of energy here. We got truth and we got lies in the one reading. We got a forced kind of change of circumstance, and right underneath him there's another female symbol with the 4 here. Now, on a totally different note, this could be showing me that he works in medical, and this is all to do with patients and surgery and working as a gynecologist with a lot of women. I feel that Justin still is attached to whoever was in his past. Now, he might be wanting to get rid of whoever she is. He might have had a child with this person. You could have some fun with him. You could go out with him. You could have something nice to eat. I feel that if you start talking to him more and more, you are going to start to open up your heart towards this person. I just wouldn't like you to open up to somebody that might be hiding a third party in the background. So that came out when I shuffled the first time. I reshuffled everything. I put them in different order, and it came out again with that black 3. I don't like it. Don't like the energy. I'm afraid. Yeah, you'll get attached. I reckon if you not an a gynecologist. Yeah, he could be working with a lot of women too. It could be, because I seen a working energy. So he might be one of these flirty guys in the office. You know, he walks in, oh, Justin's here. Oh, who did you date last weekend? Or who you been talking to? I don't think he's trash. I just don't think that that's going to take you where you want to go. Now, there is one thing you need to consider here, Anadilia. Are you still got your heart attached to somebody that you're not with now? So that reading could be that he knows that you've got options. He knows that a lot of people like you, but you're still got an attachment hanging in the background, so you won't open up enough to be with him because you're still attached to somebody else that you haven't let go of yet. So you've got to think of it that way too. So what I suggest is come back and listen to this reading again, tomorrow, next week, whatever. Rewind it, whatever. You don't have to rewind, but anyway, you know what I mean. Go back to when this reading started and just sit down and listen to it and think about that's you, where you're coming from. Because I felt like when I looked at what your other options were, I felt like that fear card coming out is that you can see what's there, but you've got something hanging on because you had Hangman and you had a fear card. So I feel like you're waiting still. Okay? Anyway, that's what we got for you. Let's just do some quick yes and no's in case they come out. Think about 2 yes and no's, and then we're looking at Erica's question. Okay. Just think about yes or no in case some answer comes out. Other than that, this is just messages to finalize this reading. All right, here we go. No yes or no for the first question. No yes or no for the second question. Okay, your messages are a new job or a new house. Something is looking really good for you. You need to have a plan B. So don't just put all your focus on Justin. You've just joined it. You're just looking at the moment. You're shopping at the moment. Something might not be true what you've been thinking as well. At the bottom, you had love being in focus for you at the moment. Wishes will come true, and somebody's going to want more. So somebody's wanting more. Erica, no problem, no problem. I thought that in the past when you've paid, you've always paid with American dollars. It's always been pretty much coming through to me in American dollars. But I might be wrong on that. But yeah, when I was checking that, it's got, when I first looked at it, I didn't even take notice that it said AUD for those other 2 questions. I just seen, because it's come in as 8 AUD, and it should have been $7 US, which is about, Alyssa paid the $7 US. It came out as $10 for her, okay, in Australian dollars. So anyway, it's only slightly short for those 2 readings, and I'm not going to worry about it. You've come to my channel many, many times. You've paid for detailed readings and everything. I'm not going to worry about it today. Okay, so will you, me and, I think you're meaning you and Lance, will you purchase a brand new home next year, 2024, and move in? I thought you just got a new place. Yeah, I know. A lot of people have been paying me payments and I'm going, oh, that payment's incorrect. It happened the last 3 times on PayPal where somebody paid me and I said, no, you've only paid for a mini. You need to pay another couple of dollars or whatever for a detail. Anyway, we're going to do a mini for that. And yeah, we'll do some stuff at the end of it. All right, so let's see if you're going to be purchasing a house, and then I'm offline, guys, because I've got a private reading to get ready for. Okay, show me. Erica wants to know, would Erica and Lance, will they be purchasing a brand new house in 2024 and move in? Okay, so you didn't do it yet. You're in the planning phases. I thought you already had the house. I always see you in a house where if you're standing at the front, it's brick. There's a lot of white everywhere for some reason. And behind the house is some kind of park and some kind of creek or pond or lake or something. There's water behind the house, and there's a right-hand side of the house is the garage, but there's something to do with white. And it's like it's on a cul-de-sac. So I don't know if you call it that over there, but basically a street where that goes nowhere. It's like a keyhole where you drive in, you go around a circle and you come back out. I always see you living there somewhere. I don't know why. You'll have to take a picture and send it in an email when you finally get the house that you're looking at to see if that's what I'm seeing in my head. Anyway, will Erica and Lance be buying and moving into a new house in 2024? Good luck with the financial situation over, you know, like with what's going on around the world with money at the moment. It's just up and down crazy. And hopefully they don't do away with cash. Really concerned about this whole doing away with cash thing. Okay, yes you will be. You've got, I was looking for 2 10s, especially the 10 of diamonds and the 10 of clubs. You've got the 10 of diamonds and the 10 of clubs. I was looking for an ace to be signing the contracts. You've got the ace of hearts. You've also got another 10 here. So you may be purchasing and moving in either 10 weeks, in October next year, in 10 months' time, you will be living in the new house. But the 3 10s, the 2 8s, this is the contracts, this is the money being paid. We got the ace, which is you signing the dotted line. You're going to be very passionate about where you're going with the Jack of Hearts here. And then you got a movement card next to the surprise. So 7 is where you pack up and you literally move. Move house, move job, change relationships, whatever. But this is you. The 4 is all about the 4 walls, the house. So this is you contented moving into your new home. And that's your final cards on the end of the reading. So yeah, as I was shuffling, are you getting the house? I was specifically looking for 10s, which is the purchase, and you've got them. There's the purchase of the house. How much would it be? Now, I don't know what properties cost over there, but it's got something to do with 8s and 10s. I know that an average property now, a 2-bedroom house, a 3-bedroom house in Australia now, especially a new house, you're looking at $1 million, unless you're going to live out in the bush somewhere where nobody wants to live. My son currently has been looking at things, and he said that everything they're looking at is $3 million, and yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. I mean, the apartment they're living in is probably worth $1 million now. 2-bedroom apartment in the city. So, there's going to be some arguments about this house between you and Lance. I feel like you find something that you really, really want, because this is your reading, and then he says, it's too far away from where I want to be. It's not close enough to work. I don't like the color of it or whatever. I just feel like this is Lance throwing a spanner in the works, but then you win and you say, no, we're signing the contracts. This is the house we're buying. This is where I want to live. There will be arguments here. There is some kind of yeah, so this is nearly finished. That was my husband ringing me just then. Sorry guys, he must be wanting to go home, so I'm going to have to do this reading at home for the private client. I'm really liking all of this energy, Erica. This is you being happy. So there will be tension. Now trust me, anybody that's renovating a house, doing major renovations or buying a new house and everything, it's even the strongest relationships. There's going to be tension. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be arguments about when to move, how to move, what furniture you're going to have, what color to paint the room. So be prepared for the tension, but be prepared for the happiness that will follow once you have this house. Anyway, that's what we got there. The buzz is going. Now, next time, and this goes to everybody that's watching, if you are paying for readings, be aware that it is American dollars. And if you don't know what the current rate is and it's showing up as Australian dollars, please convert it on Google. There's a free app on Google. There's a free thing where you just say Aussie dollars to American dollars, and it all works out. Okay, we're just going to do top and bottom of these to finish off. Think about a yes and no question. Okay, this is for Erica. Just final messages about moving. Do your homework, do your study. This is looking where you need to go. And this is yes, by the way, once you have your answers. There's a lot of secrets about things going on here. So if this was about buying a house and traveling and movement, this is telling me moving somewhere. This is telling me about the plans of everything, of where you're going. So there may be something hidden with what you're originally looking at. Bottom of the deck. We got the happy home. We do have somebody putting a spanner in the works, and we got your wishes coming true. Anyway, as far as yes and no goes, I feel in time it's a yes. Okay? All right, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. And we've seen 8s and 10s with the price. So that could be 810,000. I don't know what the prices are over there. It could be $1 million. It could be between the 8 and the 10. So, because you had 8 and you had triple 10s. So triple 10s would be 30. So it could be 300,000. So it's got something to do with 3, 8, 16. Okay? Anyway, guys, I've got to get out of here. Thanks again to everybody, and thanks for all the help. And I'll catch everybody maybe tomorrow. I'll be somewhere different tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll see everybody on my Friday. So take it easy, guys, and catch you in the next day or two.